Hey friend, today we're going to talk about one of my very favorite Young Living products, and that's Ningxia. So congratulations, if you're watching this, you most likely purchased the premium starter kit with the Ningxia products. I'm so excited for you. I can't tell you. So let me tell you just a little bit about my Ningxia story. So I was invited to a Ningxia challenge. Hey friend, so I'm here with one of my favorite products, and I think the reason why you're probably watching this video is because you have either stumbled across these products and you purchased your premium starter kit with Ningxia, or you're kind of curious about it. So let's talk a little bit about one of my favorite products here with Young Living. So first of all, I want to tell you just a little story. So I was doing Young Living. I had just kind of started dabbling with the oils a little bit, and I was having some issues with my personal health and wellness. And I had somebody say, hey, I want you to try a Ningxia 30-day challenge. And I'm like, okay, tell me a little bit more about this. Well, it's where you decide to either get 2 bottles of Ningxia Red or you get the 30 packets and you drink it for 30 days. And you kind of notice some of the things that, your body's doing before, and then how you feel during, and then reevaluate afterwards and see if that's something that you want to do. I'm like, okay, can't hurt. Might as well try, right? And at the time I was thinking, gosh, that's quite a bit of money to pay for juice, because that's what it looked like to me, was juice. And I will tell you, my friend, it is more than just juice, and it certainly is a powerhouse of antioxidants and some amazingness. But anyway, let me tell you the rest of my story, and I'll promise I'll make it quick. So I did this 30-day trial, and I was told it was kind of an energy drink. So I had only had an energy drink like once in my life, and it was like bing, and I was bouncing off the walls, and you couldn't like bring me down. And then when I did come down, it was like crash, right? Ugh, didn't want to really repeat that, but I was told, no, it's not like an energy drink like that. Like, you'll be fine. Okay. So I did. I took my little 2 ounces and took it every morning. No big deal. Just took it in a shot glass and moved on. And I really didn't notice anything different. I'm a teacher, and so I'm kind of crazy in the morning. I just did my 2 ounces and went on with my day. So I went and I finished, and I was like, I don't know why I would want to do this again. And I just thought, this is no big deal. So anyway, long story short, I stopped. I was done, right? Bottles all gone, all done, moved on. And I kind of, in the next couple of days, started feeling bad. Like, not like flu bad, but I was tired and lethargic, and my body just kind of felt like it was going down that way. And now, granted, it was kind of the cold and flu season at school, and, stuff was going around. I just thought, am I catching something? And then I had mentioned this to my friend who had run the challenge, and she's like, you're not drinking Ningxia Red, are you, anymore? And I'm like, well, no, the challenge is done. She's like, had you thought maybe that it's because you're not drinking Ningxia Red anymore? I'm like, no. So I gave it a couple more days, and I just kind of stayed right there. And it's one of those things that you don't know what you got until it's gone. So luckily, though, I took my 2 packets out from my premium starter kit, because most other starter kits come with 2 of these Ningxia Red packets, right? So I took them out, put them in the fridge, and the very next day, drank my 2 ounces. You shake it up, and all you do is you rip off the top and you down it 2 ounces. So I did, and for the next couple days, felt better again. Just came up, and my energy level was there, just kind of rode high. A lot of my cravings were gone again, and lo and behold, felt better. I thought, oh, whatever cold or flu thing's going around, I'm doing much better. Well, I only had 2 packets. Guess what happened on day 3? Yeah. So, needless to say, I very quickly put Ningxia in my cart, moved my Essential Rewards order up, and yeah, lo and behold, within about a week or so, I got my Ningxia Red back again. So it's one of those things where I will not go without it. So if that's you, and you're a little bit doubtful, take the 30-day Ningxia challenge, and then we'll talk after 30 days and see how you feel. But anyway, my point being that if you swallow the Kool-Aid, or I should say swallow the Ningxia, that's why you're here, and you want to learn a little bit more about it. I do hold classes with Ningxia Red on Ningxia Red and each of the different lines. So contact me and we'll get you hooked up with a class to talk to you a little bit more about Ningxia Red. But I just want to talk to you about what specifically is in your kit. All right. So, or what you're going to be getting in your kit. Some of you have already ordered and you're wondering what's coming. All right. So the first thing you're going to get is 30 of these packets, right? So I alluded to the fact that other premium starter kits have 2 of these in there. And that's just kind of a tease, a taste. So you can see, hey, is this something that I'm kind of interested in? Am I interested in fueling all the cells in my body with some antioxidant goodness? Hopefully the answer is yes. So immediately start putting a couple of these packets into the fridge. They're great. They're even great in the freezer. You know, you can clip this off when it's frozen and eat it like a slushie. It's really good. So this is a puree. Now I will show you because you can probably see it better in the bottle. It does kind of look like juice. That's why I thought it was juice to begin with. And it is the juice from the Ningxia wolfberry, but it is the puree. And the reason why I know that is I haven't stirred this one up. This is a brand new bottle. And you can see right about there, there's a line that is different, right? Because the puree kind of settles down here on the bottom. So whether you have a packet or whether you have the bottle, you really do need to kind of shake it up. I don't know if you can see it there on the bottom. You want to shake this up and then actually pour your 2 ounces. Notice the whole color is different than what it was before, right? So there is a puree. Is it chunky? No, it is not chunky. There's no texture issue that you have. My mom was a very textured type of person, and so I've always been concerned about people who have that problem. It doesn't have a texture feel to it. You'll be just fine. It is a little tart. Not over the top tart, not like cranberry juice or pomegranate. It's kind of along those lines though. So it's not overly sweet. There is some stevia in there. So what else is in there? There is blueberry and pomegranate juice, some sweet cherry. All of these things are really high in antioxidants, and there's a reason why they're in this mix. As far as essential oils, there's grape and orange from the rind, lemon from the rind, tangerine from the rind. All of these things are very good for your cells. They help just kind of flush things down. I'm trying to find some appropriate words that I'm not going to get in trouble with for sharing with you. Anyway, I will also tell you some people are concerned because it's a juice. What is the deal with for people who deal with diabetes? So because it's a puree, know that there is some fiber in here, and all the sugars that are in here are 100% pure from a berry. So you know that the sugars that come from berries are a lot different than, say, the sugar that would come from like a banana, right? So do know that I know some people who are diabetics who are taking this on a daily basis, and it really helps just level them out on all different kinds of levels. So I'm just going to leave it at that. If you want some more information, contact me. I'll give you some stories. So anyway, in your kit, you get 30 of these, right? In your premium starter kit, you get 30 of these. You get 2 bottles. So in essence, you get about 2 months worth of Ningxia Red, right? That should hold you tight pretty good. Or for 2 people like me and my husband, it would be enough for both of us to both have Ningxia Red for 30 days. So my husband is definitely a packet person. I will say I have packets at school, but he definitely takes these in his lunchbox. He freezes them and then puts them in his lunchbox. And by the time he's ready to take them, he just takes them at lunch. So very easy. All you do is rip off the top. There you go. And suck her down. So good. So I do prefer it cold. Some people don't really care. I just prefer the taste of it cold. That was really good. I also will sometimes take one in the middle of the afternoon for a pick-me-up. A few years ago as a teacher, I've decided that I wasn't going to do that 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon Diet Coke or Diet Soda. I just wasn't going to do that to my body anymore. So this is a really great energy pick-me-up without any crash, without any burn. It's more of a wake-up focus energy, not like so much body like, I'm on caffeine and I'm going to crash when the caffeine goes away. So no caffeine in this at all whatsoever. So I'm going to finish this here in a little bit because I want to tell you about nitro. Nitro comes in your kit as well. So you can see right here it says supports cognitive fitness. I will take a nitro sometimes before I actually work out, and other times if I stayed up too late the night before, I will just take a nitro along with Ningxia together. My very favorite thing is a nitro, which is this, whoops, upside down, a nitro, a Ningxia, and a Ningxia Zing. So Ningxia Zing doesn't come in this kit, but it comes separately. You can purchase it separately. And it's basically my soda. It's a carbonated drink. It does have a little bit of caffeine in there. You put all three of these things together and it's an amazing Ningxia bomb. I love it. It's one of my favorite things to take while I'm traveling. When I just traveled recently from a different time zone, it was perfect for my brain to still be able to cognitively function without worrying about being tired because of the different time zones. I wasn't getting the sleep that I needed to get because I was on one time zone in one area, and then when I came home, I was all messed up. So it's perfect because it's feeding my cells. It also boosts and helps support my immune system. And then also that cognitive function that I needed to do. Like I was a teacher and I had to come back right after that weekend of traveling and boom, I was still back in the game. So anyway, you get these. In the Nitro box, there are 14 of these. So it's enough for 2 weeks if you decide that you take one every single day. I don't take one every single day. My husband does take one every single work day because my husband works 12s. So again, sometimes I'll do this in the afternoon with a Ningxia. I don't take this as much as my husband does because I don't really feel like I need it because a Ningxia packet is enough for me. But to each their own, right? And everybody does their thing. So these just kind of hang out in our fridge because we like them cold as well. So that's what you get in your whole premium starter kit with the Ningxia packets and the bottles, the 2 bottles and the packets and the nitro. And it's a great investment for your health. It will fuel your brain, help support your brain, that brain fog and the cognitive function, and it'll also support your immune system in huge ways. So again, if you have any questions, ask the person who enrolled or sponsored you, or for sure, if you can't get a hold of them or you want to join our tribe and team, I am happy to have you. I'm all about education, about health and wellness, especially in holistic practices, and I would love to have you join us. All right, see you later. Till next video.